Hello, Scorpio. Welcome. My name is Amber. So, this is going to be your general reading for April. This is general, as I said, so it may not resonate with everyone. I'm going to pull out 3 stories. Take what resonates, take away what doesn't. If you need a private reading, or you need, or you want extra readings, or you're on social media, I have all of those links in the description box below. So Patreons, Instagram, Facebook, and my website. So Scorpio, let's see what we have for you for April. Ooh, I'm going to take both of these. You have Mountain and Love, okay? Scorpio, you're going through some hard love situations, okay? I feel like this is a challenge that you just have to get over, you know? It's one of those things where you have to see if the love is enough. You have to be honest with yourself. This is a time to have an honest conversation. Like, is the connection enough for you or is it not? And really be honest with yourself about that. Okay? Okay. We have Lady of Lightning, surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. Confession is the first thing that comes to my mind. It's like you have an opportunity in April to move through an issue that you're having. You have an opportunity to do that. It's like something you've been waiting on is here. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to take that opportunity or not? Are you ready? There's a lot of being honest with yourself here and what it is that you truly want, because you're being faced with the option to take it or the option to do it or to receive it. Yeah. Oh, look at that. See? A consciousness of lack. So you really, Scorpio, have to get through the conflict in your mind. You know, I feel like you're worried about what's going to happen when you proceed. You know, what kind of struggles it'll bring. Like, you're trying to reason it out or make the right decision. But it's more about following your heart and seeing when something is given to you as a blessing and not to think of it as a curse or something negative. Okay? All right. Okay, so we're going to do the first story first. They always seem to connect, don't they? So this is interesting because it feels like you have an opportunity to move forward in love, but you don't need to jump into it or take things for granted. It's like you still have to pay attention to the process and what's happening in some way. There's some sort of complication or some sort of stipulation on it. Interesting. Okay, 3 of Swords, 9 of Cups, and Justice. You've definitely been ready to heal from a relationship. Somebody may have hurt you or may be a little bit confusing, or you may be hurt by someone's actions. I feel like a lot of it has to do with your perception or how you think about the situation. And it's connecting to your feelings. Like, you're really intense about what has happened or what has transpired in this relationship with this person. I feel like you're ready to heal from it. You're ready to move past it, whether it's with this person or without them, depending on what your situation is. I do feel like this person is not actually happy without you. Interesting. Okay. I feel like they want to make it better. I do. But on your side, Scorpio, you just want to heal from this. Okay? Whether it's with this person or without. I feel like there's an issue with, is it worth the challenge or is it not worth the challenge? What's the right thing to do? Almost like, should I follow my head? Should I follow my heart here? I will say that this person, they want to do what's right as well. I feel like they're a little bit more by the book, their book being their logic, their logic about things, not laughing, but you know, everyone thinks they're right. So they're following their own logic, but at the same time, you are a part of them. You make them happy, and they have a hard time being happy without you. Okay, I will say that. Pig, beware of greed. Yeah. That's it. It feels as though you don't want to just let this person do whatever they want to do and put yourself to the back burner, but also you don't want to lose what it is that you have, because you feel that connection. You feel what it is that you have with this person, but at the same time, it's like, I know my worth and I know what I want. How much do I bend before I break? I feel like you're content in this situation. Um, this person was a dream come true for you at one time. And you learned how to just kind of deal with what was going on, right? But I feel like mentally you want to heal from this because you're tired of thinking about it, worrying about it, anticipating what the next situation is going to be, what's next. I feel like you're worried about that. This person also has some worries. They don't know if it's going to work out to be in a long-term relationship with you. It feels like there's something different about this that's not typically their norm, or maybe society's norm. There's something about it being normal, quote unquote. Maybe you're not their usual, you know? But they are happy with you. I feel like they need to dig into those emotions more and stop worrying and being anxious. It's more like this person needs to just follow their heart. And you're getting tired of, and I feel like you are following your heart in a way, Scorpio, but you're getting tired of like the mental conflict that it goes with it. It's like you're getting bad feedback. Either they're getting bad feedback from the people they know, or you're getting bad feedback about the relationship itself. This is worrying about the future and not focusing on the now. So there's a lot of thought about what's going to happen with the future. Check out your love reading and we'll dig more into that, I'm sure. Okay, so next. They may be worried about leaving their job or losing their job. Okay. Not having enough money, enough time, something like that. Ooh. This feels like work. This feels like you let somebody else have control over some aspect of your life. Like money. It's either money or career or work, because I feel like it's attached to that. Okay? And you're ready to let that go. It's like you're starting to see maybe an investment or somebody you were working with is not the best person for you to be working with, or not the best person for you to get along with. It would be a lot easier if that person would stop being the way that they are, or that they would sacrifice or have some sort of humility or humbleness to them, is the word that I want to use. But you're starting to see, it's starting to hit you that that's not what's going to happen here. Okay? Be careful of bad investors, employers lying to you, people taking money, a bad client, something of that nature. Okay? I feel like you're trying to not think the worst, but you really need to pay attention to it. It's like you need to change the dimension of this partnership, relationship, whatever it is. You really need to look into it, Scorpio, okay? I feel like you already have a inkling, or you definitely will in April. Vine, seek out information that will help you. Yeah, you need to dig a little bit deeper here, and I see that you are. Some of you are getting on the internet. Some of you are researching financial records, something like that. Okay, I feel like you're going to find something that you may have ignored or tried not to pay attention to. It almost feels like you're doing it for, you're trying to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, okay? Yeah, you already started seeing that this person wasn't who they were presenting themselves to be, okay? I feel like at first they could do no wrong, or you were like, oh, this person is nice or something, but you're starting to see that what they promised or who you thought they were is not the same. And you're realizing that you were going with the flow and trying to accept the situation, or, believe in what they were saying. And I feel like all of that is changing because things are not working out the way that it should be working out. Okay. You're starting to see that this person, that confidence that they had, is turning into something else. It could be that this person's getting aggressive, or you're starting to see the kinks in their armor fall apart. Okay? Maybe they promised you some money, or they promised you some prestige, and they're not giving you that. They're not delivering on what they said they were going to give you. I feel like this is not the final straw, but the thing that really gets you to pay attention to what's happening. So now you're doing more research. You're finding out more things about the situation, and you're starting to see that this long chain of events probably have been going on for a really long time. Okay. So eventually, Scorpio, you're going to have to take some action or come out of that complicit energy, complacent energy. Okay. And it's going to be rough. With this, it's like making changes are rough. They're not always going to be easy. Okay. But the more that you start researching, I feel like you can change everything. I feel like it is a shock. I feel like it is something that wakes you up, but it helps you change something in your life to make it better. It's like seeing something for what it is so you can move on from it. Queen of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Knight of Coins. These cards are thick. I thought it was more cards under there. And Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, Scorpio, okay? Keep your head up, be positive. think about the good things that are happening, that can happen for you when you take action. You can make a lot of things happen when you put effort in. You're very dedicated, very, what's the word? You can be very focused on things, very intensely focused on things. So you can make things happen when you want them to. Sometimes you can get a bit obsessive with it, but sometimes that's good. It's not bad. So I feel like you need to keep that confidence level up, okay? Sometimes you can't make everybody happy. Sometimes everyone will not like you, okay? Sometimes you have to do things because you feel that you need to do it. That passion, that intensity is not always bad, okay? But make sure that it's something that you believe in and something that you want to stick with, okay? That's what I'm going to say with that in this. And that's for those of you who are doubting getting through a problem that you're having. Or if you'll have enough money or enough time or, something like that. Yeah, you definitely have the right to move forward on something, okay? I feel like things are lining up in your environment for you to take action on something that you need to, okay? You may want to give up, or you may be like, oh man, this really knocked me off my game. But it doesn't have to. You don't have to allow it to do that. You have a choice whether or not to go along with that feeling that you have. I feel like it's all about your confidence, though. It's a little bit confusing when you worry about what others will think or how it will impact a situation. But it's almost like something was owed to you, or it's owed to you. And you are going to have to put in work. Interesting. It's like you are going to have to put in work to get it. Yeah, it's like something was owed to you, and you're a little bit confused about, what's the word? Maybe repercussions from others or how others will view it. But something is owed to you. I feel like you had a plan and you wanted to push forward on this plan, but you almost feel like it's not worth it in a way, or you're worried about how others will view it. But you're being guided to keep pushing forward here. It's like you've gathered information, probably from what has happened in this top row, and you want to use it. Because that information makes you really upset. It makes you upset, and you feel manipulated and hurt by it. So maybe you need to tell others, and you're worried about if people will believe you. You're worried about if people will be confused by the situation. It's a lot of responsibility. Okay? But it's almost like you need to do it for you. But also you don't want to do it just based on how you feel as well. I feel like you're weighing, Scorpio, the pros and cons of the decision that you're going to make. Something that you want to tell or something that you want to expose. But you definitely have the information. It says here that you are protected. I'm going to pull a different card, actually. Yeah, a change for the better. This is what starts change. This is what makes things better for you. It's like you have to know that you're worth it. Okay, so let's pull some cards to close this out. Ooh, we're already at 19 minutes. I didn't know that. Perfect timing. Yeah, it's time to take action in your life. I feel like you have been waiting for a lot of things to culminate, and this is the time, okay? So this is about action. This is about doing. This is a big yes card. It's time, okay? For those of you who have questions, passion. You finally have the information that you need to do what you need to do, is what I'm getting with this card, okay? So that intensity, that passion, that courageousness, that boldness that you need is here for you to use. It's like this is the perfect time to make that happen, to close up those loose ends, okay? Or tie up those loose ends. What am I even saying today, huh? Okay. Growth. I will grow and accept change gracefully. I am on a rocking path of spiritual and physical growth, and nothing can stop me now. So, supportive actions is toss out old clothes, get rid of things that no longer serve you, honor how far you've come. If you want to journal, you can journal where have you grown over the past year, 3 years. Jot down all of your accomplishments and reflect them back. All right, Scorpio, that's for you in case you want to read that. I love you so much. I hope this reading was great for you, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.